So in this video, we will make an introduction to AI, specifically ChatGPT and Claude AI. So let's start with ChatGPT. Go to the ChatGPT website, and then you can use ChatGPT without logging in, actually. But for this video, we will log in. And let me log in via Google with Celt's Gmail. So once you log in to ChatGPT, and depending on whether or not you have premium, you might see some of the things differently. So this account actually has premium plus. So therefore, I will be showing all of the functions that also come with ChatGPT plus. So on the left-hand corner, you'll see a bar in which you can see your previous chats, and you can archive these chats or delete them or share them or even rename them. Also here, you'll see some of the customized bots that either you created or that you've used in the past. So by clicking here, you can see all of them. And then if you click Explore GPTs, you'll go to the customized chatbot store, where you can find chatbots created by anyone and even search for bots and even create a bot yourself from here. So now let's return to the chat page. Okay, so from here you can choose the model that you want to use. Obviously, as we have Plus, we can use 4, but if you don't have Plus, you can use 4.0 and 4.0 Mini. You can start a new chat from here, and then you can attach files from here via Google Drive, Microsoft OneDrive, or from your computer directly. You can upload PDFs, Words, Excels, and then you can have AI analyze those, read those, and give you responses based on those files. So before we do a test run, let's take a look at the settings. So to go to settings, click your profile picture, click settings, and then here you'll see the general settings. And you can change the language. Right now it's on auto detect, but you can change it to English so that it won't get confused when you're speaking to it. It's usually very good at detecting the language you write and even speak. Okay, so from here you can archive all of your chats in bulk, or you can delete all of them in bulk. Let's go to the personalization tab, and from here you can turn on the memory. Right now it's closed, but if you do turn it on, it'll detect important information about you, and it'll remember that information, and it will use that information when giving you responses. So for example, your name, what you like, where you work. Another function similar to memory are custom instructions. Here you determine what the memory will be. And so you say, for example, I work at this school as an economics instructor. And then it'll remember that you are an economics instructor in each of your conversations. And you can even describe how you want ChatGPT to respond to you. So if you just want, let's say, extended responses or formal responses, then you can indicate that here, and it'll always give you answers with that template. Okay, so another setting is speech. So in a moment, we will see that you can actually do text-to-speech, and you can change settings regarding that from here. And the other settings I will not go into, as the video is getting more detailed. Now let's do a demo conversation. Let's ask ChatGPT to translate MEF University Celt's website from Turkish to English. So to do this, simply copy your text, and you can put in quite long texts into ChatGPT, but not extremely long. So let's say translate. And then I really like to leave 2 spaces before I put my text in. And to do that, I click Shift and Enter. And then now it will translate this to English. Okay, another common way to use AI is to ask it to do proofread. So you can say, proofread, let's have it proofread this. Okay. So yeah, it's telling me that it's well written, but I think it's going to make a few changes, and it's really nice that it's giving me what those changes are. Awesome. Okay, and from here you can read aloud the answer, you can copy it, and if you don't like it, you can regenerate it, and you can even give it like a thumbs down if you don't like the answer. And lastly, let's ask for a definition, and let's say, what are teaching and learning centers? And to make it academic, let's say, use at least one academic source to give your response and cite it. Now, let's correct it. Okay, let's see what we're going to get. Okay, so now it's searching the web to find a source. Okay. And let's see if it's actually going to give me a reference. It did, so that's cool. Now, I have more trust in this definition because I can go to that source by clicking here and then validate the answer. So that's good. Now let's move on to Claude, which is more or less the same. The interface is very, very similar. So I won't go in too deeply, but once you go to the Claude website, just click log in with Google or create your account without Google, and then I'll log in here with Celt's Google account. Okay, and there we are. So again, very similar interface. I've got the chat box. I've got the model decision here instead of up there, so I can choose a different model. Because we have a Plus account, we have the option of using Opus, but normally if you don't have Plus membership, you won't see this. And here I've got the artifacts function, which I will show you how to enable in a few seconds. And here I've got the add content option, just like with ChatGPT. Okay, and again, very similarly, I've got my sidebar here with all the chats, previous chats. And then I've got my settings from here. There aren't many settings here because Claude is a relatively new platform compared to ChatGPT, and it doesn't have that many functions. But I will show you the future preview. These are like the demo functions. And here I've got my artifacts on. Artifacts allow the platform to run code directly inside the platform, so that way you can see your products within the platform. It's a really cool feature. You should try it. So let's close that. And one last thing that I can show you is projects, but you'll only have access to projects if you have Claude Plus membership. But if you do, then projects are great. We have another video on Claude projects. And that is basically it for Claude AI. So in this video, we did a quick introduction to Claude and ChatGPT.